Good morning. Today we're going to be doing a review on the book Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. The genre of the book is Gothic romance, Gothic mystery, Gothic suspense, whichever one you want. The plot of the book is Noemi, who is she is a spoiled, smart, book smart, self-absorbed Mexican-American girl from a very affluent Mexican-American family. She's sent back to Mexico to go and investigate and find out what's going on with her cousin. Because since her cousin married this mysterious English man, she has become kind of weird, very different. And people are wondering whether she has now a mental health condition. So she really doesn't want to go. Noemi doesn't really want to go because she has control of her family here in the United States, and she has literally learned how to play to be manipulative to get what she wants. So you see, because of the societal case she comes from, because of the social, like her culture, I'm saying culture in quotes before anyone comes to me, she had learned the culture for her was that, women were supposed to be seen but not heard. But because she's so book smart and she wants to acquire certain things in terms of her academics, she had learned how to manipulate the men and manipulate things in order to get her way. So she will seem to be going along with your cultural expectations, but what is actually happening is what she actually wants to happen. So her dad knows how much she loves studying and she loves the books. So he uses this bribe to get her to go there. And he uses that bribe as the little worm. So if she goes there and she finds something scary, or she finds that it's not to her taste because she's from an affluent family, she'll be forced to stay to find out the real story because she wants to be able to report the truth to her dad and get what's supposed to be coming to her, what was promised to her. So she travels to Mexico, and when she gets to Mexico, she's taken to where her cousin is currently located. Her cousin is in this castle where she's living with her husband and her husband's family. But her cousin is, again, always sick. And sometimes her cousin comes in and out of these dream states as she says things that are weird and stuff like that. But she's like, okay, I'm going to stay, even though this castle is literally giving me the EPGPs. But because of what I want, I'm going to stay back and I'm going to investigate. So in the process of staying back, she finds a young man. They have a quote unquote romance, and she gets to interact with certain members of her cousin-in-law's family. And in the process of interacting, many things were not adding up. So she's like, okay, I need to stay back here and I need to investigate. So she investigates everything, finds out what the story really is. The story involves mushroom, and if you've watched the movie Get Out, put it together. Those are hints, but you have to read the book to find out. And then she manages to escape, and she goes back to America, and she's able to report what's happened. So this is a great book, and it's the reason I liked the book was because, well, first thing is I haven't read a lot of books by Mexican authors, Mexican-American authors and Mexican authors. About 2 or 3 years ago, I said, okay, I'm going to expand my reading range. Because I've read a lot of books from African authors and, of course, American authors because I live in the United States. But the other groups within the United States, I hadn't really read their books. So this was great, and I hope to read more books from South American authors as the years go by. So I actually really liked that. Because she got a chance to, she put a little bit of, where she came from in the book, and you're like, interesting. This is quite interesting. Again, that thing about perspective I talked about before. And then I like the fact that the title actually matched what the book was about. The title of this book is called Mexican Gothic. And when you think about Gothic, Gothic literature or things that are Gothic, you think about things that are mysterious, things that are a little bit dark. And then you talk about the Gothic genre, you have like that predatory male, which we did have there. The setting was a castle, which was true. We have the miraculous, we have the psychology behind everything, which you see over there. And I also like the fact that, you could read the book on a top level, as in, okay, this is just a nice story for me to read on one sitting. Oh, this is nice, giving me get out vibes and all that. Or you could read it in a deeper level and ask yourself some questions about what exactly is this author trying to say. Because there's something about colonialism that she's talking about there, even though she's tying it to mushrooms. You know, we have a group of people that come in, they play with the people there, they take what they want from the people, and in the end, they become the head honchos of the people. So this is something that she talks about when you read deeper into the book. So I actually enjoyed that she did that. And I would like to say that this book was at first like a slow burn. Like when I started, I was like, oh my God. And I kept saying, I'm going to keep on reading it. And then when it eventually starts catching up, I was like, interesting. And then something was very weird, you know, and I hope that you guys get a chance to read it. Do you think that she was actually attracted to the predatory man? You know, so I want you to find out, because I kept on like saying there was something going on, and the way that guy was talking was very suspect. Anyway, you can pick this book up from everywhere that books are sold. Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, anywhere you purchase your books, you can find it, as well as your public library. People sleep on public libraries. And till next time, take care and God bless. Ciao.